Marianne or Ginger? That was the question we were always asking ourselves. Growing up as latchkey kids, watching Gilligan's Island over and over and over again. Are you Marianne? Are you a Ginger? And here is the coolest thing. Marianne is a lot happier. And so in this video, I am going to teach you how to be a Marianne, even if you have some Ginger tendencies. And the reason this video is so important, I am Casey Ann Reynolds, a health and life coach in the Nashville area. I will be 59 this year, so I have a lot of life wisdom, and bang, I definitely lost life's lottery. So watch that video. I'm not a privileged person. But research backs it up that the Mariannes of this world end up a lot happier. Yeah, Ginger turned into a Karen. And this video, of course, is not just for women, it is also for men, because we can think of the male counterparts, can't we? It's very easy peasy. So let's just jump right in. Now, sad news that Yuki did pass 2 weeks ago at the tender age of 8, still heartbreaking. And I decided to rescue two sisters, Beatrice and Manning, who were left in a car by their cat mama at Beeman Auto in Nashville, Tennessee. At the age of 3, they're bottle fed, so they do tend to interrupt videos now. So if you get a kitten in the video, you know why. So now we're jumping right in. So first off, let's just think about what is a Ginger and what is a Marianne. So Marianne is that down-to-earth real person, and she just does things to her own drama. You know, she is that individualistic person. She is what we call a Baddie Unicorn, right? And Ginger is, I feel like, taking over society. And please share this video with younger friends, because I feel like because of Instagram and Instagram influencers and such, that everything's become very fake. And everything's become very Ginger. And honey, Ginger turns into a Karen, okay? So the end result of Ginger is not good. We want to avoid that. We want to avoid that in life. So we're going to go over the 8 ways that you can start being a Marianne right this minute. So number 1, the kids are being crazy. Number 1, get dirty. So obviously Ginger is a glamour queen. She's a Hollywood star. She never sees dirt underneath her fingernails because her fingernails are perfectly manicured. Yeah, and I do get manicured fingernails. I do get my nails done because I am in the hospitality industry. But do I get dirty? Hell yeah. Am I dragging that garbage out at 3 a.m. in the morning? Am I gardening, playing in the dirt, camping, fishing, doing all those things that get you dirty? Yeah, I'm not afraid of dirt. Dirt does not scare me. And so I think that as we get older, we need to embrace Mother Earth, and we need to embrace that concept that it's okay to be normal. It's okay. You don't have to walk out of the house wearing false eyelashes, hair extensions, bougie clothes, and try to always be impressing people. So number 1, get dirty. Okay, I think we need to have some kitten time here. So this is Manning. She had her appointment today. She's 4 pounds, and she is the boss babe. She is the boss babe of this household. She's bossing around the older cat, Min. She's always like, Min, why don't you have a tail? It's like, doesn't know how to explain that, but she does purr. Oh my gosh, she's got this purr machine. And it's really cute because she's bottle fed. You can kind of see where she thinks my hand is a bottle. It's very cute. Oh, mommy. Yeah. So she does that little bottle feeding. It's adorable. Absolutely. You get to see your sister in just a minute. Okay, so what's the concept of a Ginger versus a Marianne? Well, Ginger thinks she's better than everyone. So never think you're better than anyone. And so never think you're better than anyone. I'm back in hospitality industry and I definitely, I'm not getting a lot of social invites anymore, even though I make way more money and I'm enjoying life, right? Because it's just like people put people in categories. So since I'm back in the blue collar world, watch that video on the second career, and I'm single as a Pringle. Yeah, it doesn't really make for lots of party invites. So a lot of people just live their whole entire life with this kind of social structure in their brain. I'm friends with everybody. I'm friends with the dishwasher. I am friends with the custodians. They're actually my best friends. They're the people that make me so freaking happy. When I run, I wave to everybody. And I think that concept of everybody is equal. We need to love everyone because everyone is made in God's image is definitely a Marianne concept. Job is below you. So I do feel like, and I see this in the corporate world, of course, you know, Ginger was a movie star. We know that there's a lot of climbing up that ladder, if you know what I mean. But we tend to think that a blue collar job is below us and that you have to be corporate and even better, be a doctor or be a lawyer or have your PhD. When I came to Nashville, that was my intent. I was gonna go. I'm gonna get my PhD. I'm gonna go work for the state of Tennessee. I was a remediation specialist. I had it all plotted out. Pandemic struck, and here I am, just a cocktail waitress and happier than I've ever been. So no job is below you. No job is below your pay grade. We are all equal and God loves us all equally. All right, so this is the sister, Beatrice. She's a little bit smaller. Look at that little baby face. Yep. Alrighty. So number 4 is very similar. Is be kind to everyone. The whole concept of Ginger is the essence of a Ginger is an Instagram influencer. Oh, don't get me started on that one. And they have a hierarchy of people and such, right? And they're not kind to other people. They're the epitome of the mean girl. I was bullied terribly as a child, but I had this one amazing friend, 2 amazing friends, actually 3. So I had 3 amazing friends. And so the one amazing friend was in a neck brace and she was just such a good friend to me always. But obviously she was as unpopular as I was, but she's an amazing human being and still is. And her family definitely took me underneath their wings and I desperately needed it because my family's about ready to kick me out in a few years. And I had this other friend who was popular. She was blonde-headed and she was the cheerleader. You know what? She was nice to everybody. And this was 8th grade when people were about their meanest in 8th grade. I was an 8th grade teacher. She was nice to everybody. And she is so nice to this boy that we were kind of in our little friend group, and he actually ended up committing suicide, jumping off the roof of his trailer because he was so bullied. Inner child. It is so funny. I work in hospitality and sometimes people think I'm like so much younger than I really am because I work with young people, and after a while I start to just think I'm in the puppy park of life. I forget how old I am. I really and truly do. I don't even think of myself as being close to 60. I just don't. I know I don't look 60, but I think part of it is because like I don't feel 60. I haven't had a facelift or anything crazier than maybe Botox. I don't think Botox is that crazy. It's not like I get it more than once a year. It's just like I embrace my inner child. It's just like I feel like I am 25. I act like I'm 25. I don't feel like I have to be a Karen or I have to worry what others think about me or have to worry about what party I'm getting invited to because there is none. It's just me. Just me having my good old time. You know what? This girl gets her done. If I want to go to a concert, I work hard. I don't care if it's still 3 a.m. in the morning. I don't care if I'm bringing out that garbage. I don't care what people think about me. And then I buy my own concert tickets and I invite whoever I want to. All right? That's how this girl does. That's how this girl gets her done. Number 6. So Gingers, Karens of the world. We've all met them. You know, they're aging. They look way older than they actually are. And they're so obsessed with material things. Be it the big fancy house, they gotta tell you all about their vacations, they gotta tell you all about their kids. You know, like I said, everyone's got their toes in the sand. But what is Karen actually doing? Or Ginger? She's not doing much, right? She doesn't have any hobbies. She's not actually an interesting person in and of herself. It's just all about the things. You know what? Nobody actually freaking wants your McMansion. Hell no, the younger generation doesn't even want that lifestyle. They don't even want it. And it looks so dated. Everything's like, hello, 1980s. Yeah, you look like a Karen and your house looks like a Karen. You know, it's just very dated. It feels very old. Everything is about like bragging and materialism and that big car and just like kind of ruining the environment. So number 6, don't be materialistic. As a middle school teacher, I saw little queen bees start pretty much by 3rd grade. And they were pretty vicious and pretty mean. You can watch my videos about that cannibalistic chickens. So it's cute, I guess, when you're young, but as you get older, that queen bee, yeah, you turn into a Karen just about overnight. So stop trying to be a queen bee. Start being the cool girl. You know, the cool girl doesn't care. She doesn't care what other people think about her, or he does not care what other people think about him. This person is doing their own damn thing, and they're enjoying every single minute because they're getting dirty, they're embracing their inner child, they do what they want to do. If they want to go be a bartender and make bank and have great vacays, they don't care. They're doing their own thing. And the queen bees of this world sit there and cluck their tongues, and they're so upset when the people they used to have so much power and control over, they had so much power and control over these people in middle school, like making them do this, okay, the queen bee tells you like what you need to wear and what music you need to listen to and all the cool things you need to do. They lost their power. Oh shoot, they lost their power. And they don't particularly like that. And that's why they're jogging through the park yelling at people randomly. Yeah, that's why they turn into a Karen, because they lost their power. So be the cool girl, not a queen bee. And number 8. And number 8. Be a baddie. I love that term. It's a newer term. I am embracing my inner child. And a unicorn. You know, someone told me when I went on a job interview, I basically just quit a career and I was like, to hell with it. I can't do this anymore. Went to a hospitality fair and she's like, you're a unicorn. I was like, I guess. Yes, I am. And guess what? This unicorn, 2 years into it, watch that video. My second career is like, yeah, this has brought me so much happiness. And I'm just doing my own thing. It doesn't always fit with what society says that you need to do. It doesn't. But I follow and embrace my inner child. I listen to my intuition. I listen to other people. I listen to what my angels tell me. I listen to what my intuition tells me. And it's turned me into a freaking baddie unicorn. So I'm so happy. Thank you, friends. You got to see both kittens. So anyhow, definitely want to watch my video, self-love. I feel like it's one of my most important videos because if you don't have self-love, and it was a lesson, I am going to be 59, and it was a lesson I learned the hard way. I hit a low point in my life and I did not have self-love, but now I do. Life's going so amazing for me. So friends, I am just wishing you peace, love, and joy.